People are starting to ask questions in the TranzactCard groups, which are now known as Finmore community Facebook groups. And this is really good to see. And I want to encourage you, if you were in TranzactCard, suddenly you realize now you're in this new thing called Finmore, and you might be really confused, and you might be feeling discouraged from critically thinking and asking questions. This might not be a direct order from your upline or even the company, but it's implied. The implication is that, no, you should be positive that this is just what startups go through. It's a hiccup, it's a bump in the road. And you start to make these excuses as to just not asking questions. And you should always be able to ask questions. Anything that is legitimate bears scrutiny. So let's take a look at this short conversation, which I'm so happy to see. And thank you very much for the person who forwarded me this conversation. I'm so happy to see that people are questioning things. So it says, so is this a rewards program that we link our credit cards to, or is there an actual bank to make it a debit card? Valid question. The answer is you will have an option to enroll your personal debit or credit cards in the All Cards program that is rolling out soon. To which the person replied, that is not what I asked. And then they replied again, I'll reword since you partially answered. I'm going to make this big, make it easy to read here. Is there a bank where there's a debit card that funds can be deposited to, so I won't have to involve my credit cards? This will be a common question since it didn't happen with the dream of TranzactCard. Excellent question. Again, people will be asking these questions. This individual is asking this question. How are you supposed to answer it? Oh, okay. Yes, that's with the Finmore debit card. That would have been the Transact debit card that nobody received. That is rolling out soon. A bit delayed, but we have banks for those cards, and everyone who enrolled will get one. No one is required to enroll in the All Card program. So we have this in the group saying that banks are backing this, and everyone enrolled is going to get a card. Where have we heard this before? And I just wanted to show you this one because it's at the bottom, the continuance of this conversation. Will we know the bank prior to our information being given to them? Considering the most recent data breach of TranzactCard, yes, they should know what the bank is prior to their information being given to them. And this is just a normal question that you should know. I mean, it's ridiculous that you even have to ask this. This information should be forthcoming. It shouldn't have to be questioned in a Facebook group. What kind of company is this? Okay. I just can't even believe that this, let's make this really big and just look at this. The fact that a person in a Facebook group actually has to ask this question is absurd. Will we know the bank prior to our information being given to them? We already know one of the banks. Well, will you let us know? The rest of us know? But I'd assume they would let us know. Can't over speculate, but I presume so. This isn't even cosplaying it being an entrepreneur. This is a scam. What bank? We haven't been given any legit info regarding a bank. FBOs, as well as consumers of the program, have the right to know. With TranzactCard, we were sold on false info. Good for you for mentioning this. And good for you for continuing to ask what bank. This vague answer here, this is ridiculous. We already know one of the banks. Who's we? What are the banks? How many banks? I'd assume they'd let us know. You know what they say about assumptions. So this is Finmore. And I think this thing is going to be going down in flames very soon. If you're in TranzactCard, I encourage you, or Finmore, whatever they're calling themselves, please start asking questions. Not knowing the name of a bank, having all this confusing information circulating around. There's a reason why people are speaking out against this. We are trying to warn you that you are part of a scam. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.